Back live. Pull out another example where we left off from. We wait for Evapors to jump back on here so that we can continue this live. We left off at leasing versus buying, and Croc 392 had a great question as far as the high-end cars, leasing versus buying the high-end cars, and we just going back and forth, bouncing off our different opinions of what we think is best. So I gave y'all the example of the Lamborghini. So now I'm gonna give y'all the example of the Rolls Royce Dawn. So 2020 Rolls Royce Dawn, $29.75. The 2020 Rolls Royce Cullinan, $32.47.
How much is the Cullinan?
The Cullinan per month, $32.47.
Okay.
This is a 48-month lease. The Dawn, $29.75, 48-month lease as well. You got to put down on the Dawn $21,500.
Mm-hmm.
And this car is a total of $389,000. You can drive it 10,000 miles, 4 years, 10,000 miles. And if you go over the mileage, obviously you got to pay as well. That's $2.50 per mile.
That could be that could add up, my friend.
Yeah. And the Cullinan is around the same amount, $355,000.
Yeah.
28,000 down. But they give you 20,000 miles per year, so you can do 5,000. So, bottom line of it, I think these cars work good for people who do not drive a lot. And I think that goes for the least expensive cars as well, because they got a mileage cap unless you want to pay more for mileage as well. But if you want to pay more for mileage, you might as well just finance the car.
Yeah, you might as well.
But it really depends on what type of person you are, what you're using the car for. Is it just a 2-season car where you're just driving it in the spring and the summer, and then you're putting it up in your garage? You don't really have a lot of time to drive the cars, or you one of those people that has 20 cars. Then you got a huge car collection, and it makes more sense for you to finance for you to lease the cars rather than financing it. You're writing it off as business expenses. Again, it really depends on the type of person that you are. But for the most part, for me, I'm probably gonna finance all of my cars if I'm not buying them cash outright.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I had $500,000 to buy a Rolls Royce Dawn right now, I probably wouldn't. I would still finance.
Yeah.
Put some money down, finance, and use the rest of that capital to go to work for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my little 5%, whatever, little small interest, but I'm a make way more than what they're charging me on interest as far as in other investments. But
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
Yeah, no, that's a good take, man. And we pretty much said the same thing. If you're going to drive the car, like you drive, like you're gonna get this car and you're gonna drive it, then lease is not gonna be your option. And if you are gonna lease it under the business name and take that benefit, you still have to be concerned of how many miles you're gonna drive it, even if you're buying it under the business name and writing off the monthly and writing off different expenses that the car may have. Because you may save money or break even writing off the car note and writing off different expenses. But if you go 10,000 miles over the mileage, you back to square one. You negative again.
Yeah.
You'd have did better off putting that money down on a finance than to get hit on the back end with you were 20,000 miles over at $2.75 a mile.
Hold on, let me find out what that is. So
man, I was just about to pull up. Man, we think the same way.
20,000 miles over.
20,000 miles over.
$2.50 a mile. That's for Lamborghini, and that's for Lamborghini, Bentley, all the high-end cars. It's $2.50 per mile you go over. That's 50,000.
Oh my goodness! So even if you were over just 10,000 miles, that's $25,000.
Yep.
You would, so you could have put the 25 and owned it. You could have put the 25,000 down or 30,000 down and financed it, and you owned it. But the caveat would be you're not flipping it every 2 years or 3 years for the new model. But in my opinion, I don't think you need to at this point. Like with Lamborghini and Bentley and Maserati and these different cars, man. If you got a 2015 right now, man, if you got a 2014 Lamborghini Huracan, I can't tell the difference at the naked eye from the 19 and the 20. I mean,
Nah.
I know about Evos and I know about Performantes and the 580 or the 610-4. I know those intricacies, but who's gonna have the audacity to say, sir, in the Lamborghini, that's a 2015.
And like Croc, hold on. That's true, but also these cars are timeless. You come through in a Gallardo, a '06 Gallardo. It's still a Lamborghini. Like,
Come on.
do you want to buy the car for you, or do
Yeah.
you want to buy the car for what people are gonna say about you?
Right. And I'm glad you just said that. Any purchase you make, you need to buy it because you like the vehicle. You know what I mean? Because there's not a single vehicle that you can buy that is going to please everybody. Because what's going to happen is you're going to please some people, they're going to love it. Then you're going to have some people that's so mad with you because you are a symbol in their eyes of mega success. And that bothers them. They don't have the mindset of let me link up and learn. You know, they have the mindset of let me dislike and hate. You know, so don't ever get wrapped up in those type of things. And the high-end cars that we're talking about right now, these are just toys. These are not status symbols. It doesn't, when you get behind the wheel of a high-end car, it doesn't make you elite. It doesn't make you taller. It doesn't make you more attractive. Thank the Lord I don't have to worry about that. So I'm glad I don't have to I don't have to put that in a car. You know what I'm saying, Rell? Because
Yeah.
people have these dream car aspirations, right? And they have a false image of what the dream car can do for them. Man, when I get this dream car, old Betty Sue that said no for the prom. Oh, Betty Sue. I'm gonna get Betty Sue. When I get this Lamborghini and I pull up at the 10-year class reunion, Betty Sue, even though she's married with a family, she's gonna leave her family and she's gonna come back with me. That's a false image, man. A car, an outfit, a Gucci belt, anything of significant value that's a material item will not make you anything. You know, and Croc 392 said it best, man. Attracts false attention. You're gonna get some attention. It might not be from Betty Sue. It might be from Sue Betty, and Sue Betty gonna try to get you for the money, or you know, the wrong type of attention is what I'm really trying to get at, man. Don't buy a car or anything like that for that. You know, and even a car that's, you know, $30,000 that you really want. Don't buy it thinking that once I get it, I'll be happy. Once I get it, I will have arrived. Let me tell you, bro, your car can get a door ding just like that freaking 89 Ford Escort can get a door ding. It's not immune to door dings. Now, you're just going to have to park by yourself somewhere. You're going to have to park and walk. You know what I'm saying? Because your car is not immune to any of those things, man. But I like the fact that you have those I'm just gonna say flyers or those information packets that's showing how much it costs. You know, so we see those cars in traffic rarely, but when we see them, we're like, oh man, that's not possible. But when you show me a piece of paper that say I can get a Huracan for $2,600 a month, I know how much money comes in my house.
Show it again.
Yeah, show that to me again. I need to see that. I like Huracan. $2,600 a month. And bro, you know what's funny, man? I was talking to some good folk today, and I was talking about the Huracan, and I said, man, I could get the Huracan right now, right? Drop some money down, and this is the number I threw out there. I said probably for about $2,500 a month, and I said my insurance probably would be about $300 a month if I had to guess a number. Because with the I-8, my insurance is like $100 a month, and that's a $150,000 car, and it's a hybrid. So
Right.
if it's 100, I know that 610-4 Huracan gonna be about $300 a month.
It might be a little less than that. It
Okay,
might be, might be in the 200s.
okay, so let's say if it was like 250, even
Yeah.
paying 26. If I'm paying 2,600 for the note, we already looking at 28, 29. So basically $3,000 a month.
I'm gonna calculate some numbers while you're going. So let's
Yeah,
say what would we say, 3,000 a month?
yeah. So I'm thinking 3,000 a month between car note and insurance with the Lambo, and
Okay.
and if I'm sitting here saying, okay, it's gonna cost me
That's 36,000 a year.
how much a year?
36,000 a year just in car note insurance. We're not talking about maintenance.
No.
We're not talking about gas. We're not talking about customizing the car. You want rails on it. You want
What wheels?
you want a wrap on it. You're
Rell.
talking 36,000 a year. So
You don't get
you
wheels and wrap. You don't get
don't
wheels
get
and
no
wrap.
wheels back. You definitely don't. You
I
definitely don't.
hope that when I pull up in the Lambo, it's sufficient for y'all out there. That I hope y'all are pleased. It won't be wrapped. It won't be carbon fibered. It won't be none of that. You know what I mean? Especially if I were to get it now, because I could pay $3,000 a month right now. I could pay $3,000 a month right now, but I would be pulled and stretched.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be a comfortable $3,000 going out every month. Like, man, I'm putting out $3,000 a month in car note and insurance. It wouldn't feel right. It would pull me. I don't want to be pulled by a vehicle or even a home. I mean, my mortgage is not $3,000 a month. So why would my car note be $3,000 a month?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm on a golf course and I don't pay $3,000 a month for
Right.
my house.
Right.
House and POA is not $3,000. You know what I'm saying? We in the in the 2000s range. You know what I mean? I don't mind sharing my information. I ain't trying to. What's up, Will? Hey, what's up, man? Y'all see I'm out here. Y'all, in case y'all thought it was fake,
Guy
man.
living.
Can
This guy's living.
y'all see my man? Y'all see the golf cart going by? So that's Will. He's the golf pro up at the head golf pro at the golf course, man. Just in case y'all think I'm out here, just renting the space for the show. Like, this is all real, man. Look, we built this house. I got pictures, I got videos, man. We built this house, man, and everything I do is to inspire and motivate others. I could easily not be on any social media platform at all. At all. I'm on social media because I know for a fact, God bless me and I can help people climb out of poverty. I can help people climb out of depression, out of anxiety. I deal with chronic pain, from the military. I got different pain. My back is killing me right now. Like, it's hurting really bad right now. But I'm here to inspire people, man. So if I can inspire people and say, hey, I climbed out of depression, I climbed out of poverty. I'm the product of a single mom, with 3 kids. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be poor. You know what I mean? I know what it's like, to be at the bottom. You know what I mean? And I know what it feels like to come up each step. And I know what it's like to overcompensate with fancy clothes and cars and stuff and still be depressed. Like I was telling you when I was living in Virginia Beach, you know what I mean? Got cars, got money, but I was depressed. You know what I mean? Well, and people don't want to be transparent and say that they're going through that or living through it right now, because everybody's social media is so perfect. You know what I'm saying? But when you peel back the layers, it's like, man, people not perfect. Like I was saying, man, I see all these beautiful cars on social media all the time. You know what I mean? But it's like,
Mm-hmm.
where do you live at? So you mean to tell me you got an $80,000 Hellcat, you got a $90,000 Hellcat, and you live in an apartment that
Bro,
don't that don't
hold
that
on,
don't
hold
make
on, hold on,
sense.
hold on,
It
hold on,
don't
hold
make
on, hold on.
sense.
Hold up. I
It
was
don't.
literally, I was literally going to take the combo to here. I promise you, because we was talking about leasing and buying. I was like, man, let's talk about if you can afford the $50,000 car, or should you buy a house first? That I was literally about to take it there. So we're both homeowners and we both own the nice cars, but we owned our homes before the car. So let's switch the convo. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a bit.
Let's talk about afford. This is what people say. This is what people say. Afford. I can afford. Because somebody's probably mad right now. They might have already done left the live or whatever. They mad because they got a Hellcat or whatever, BMW, Mercedes, or whatever the car is, and you living in an apartment. Nothing wrong with living in an apartment. I've lived in many apartments. I lived in the projects, sleeping on the floor with no furniture. So don't get jazzy because you think I'm on a high horse, because I'm not. But there's a time and place for everything. And if you don't know the blueprint, you can make a mistake and get this car that you got approved for. Just because you got approved for it doesn't mean that you can afford it. The simple approval process is credit score meeting finances. And shout out to New York in your city. I see some folks that jumped in here. New York in your city. Cindy Young 3 up in here. New Vet Order. Jam 3 R3. Savania's up in here. Of course, Croc 392. J Rock up in here. Sorry, man, I didn't shout y'all out. Be Afraid 04 is in here, man. Thick Leader is in here. Jose is in here, man. A lot of y'all, man, is in here, man. We appreciate y'all, man. So the whole I can afford a car, it's an illusion, man. And the everyday working class gets bogged down. The new slave master is debt. Let me say this for everybody that's listening. So if you want to get mad with me. Send all emails to Madison Consulting Firm at gmail.com. I'll get it and I'll read it. Or you can DM me. The new slave master is debt. The new enemy is debt. Because debt can weigh you down and prevent you from getting the home of your dreams, from getting the car of your dreams, from being able to pay to go to college, from being able to buy your child or your children the clothes and shoes and feed them the proper nutrition that they need, not McDonald's every Friday night and Saturday night and Thursday night. You know what I mean? We spend all this money on all these things looking good. I got on Bel Athletics name brand. I got my own brand on them. Got all these Apples and MacBooks, $3,000 computers and all that stuff, man. But if you do it out of order, you're going to find yourself in a jam. So can you afford that $600 car note? No. If you work in a modest job and you're not a homeowner, and you don't have 3 to 6 months of your household bills saved up in an account, an emergency fund. So like if you start working right now and 3 months go by, nothing should change. You shouldn't even trip if you got fired right now or faucet got closed. No income came in for 3 months. You should be able to say, I'm fine. I got 3 months sitting right there. I got 4 months sitting right there. I got 6. I will never live my life and not have 3 to 6 months. I told my wife, I said, I want to stretch it out to a year. And put it in a money market account so that it can earn a little bit of interest, but I can get right to it in case I need it. Because the money market account has check writing privileges, and I can get money out at any time of a money market account. So instead of having that money sitting in a savings account earning pennies of interest, put it in a money market 0.2 dividend that you see. Oh, you got 30 cents from Bank of America. That kind of foolishness. Put it in a money market account so it can earn interest. You dig? Hold on, what New York say? The new norm is having a year saved up. New York, I need that new norm. We've been rocking with the 6 month joint around here. You know what I'm saying? But and Croc said I got a solid month. That's where you got to start, because 3 years ago, I wasn't living the way I'm living right now. I made a lot of money, but I spent it every month. I spent it. I made a lot of money when I was in the military, retired in 2012. Once I got out, started working for the federal government, man, making $80,000 to $100,000 a year, spending money. But I wasn't saving it and investing it properly. So, yeah, I could pay a car note. And I had the 2011 Camaro. I had the 350Z. Yeah, I had all kind of good stuff, man. But I don't feel like now that I know what I know now, I couldn't afford those nice cars because I wasn't a homeowner back then. But being a homeowner now, having 3 to 6 months of money saved up, about 10% of my money goes to a mutual fund. So I have mutual funds that I'm investing in every month. I have proper life insurance in place, so in case something happened to me, everybody good. Now we're really talking. So can you afford the car note? How much money are you putting in your kids' college fund every month? Did I strike a nerve? I hope so, because I want to help you. Do you understand? Do you have parents that are aging, and do they have long-term health care? So if they need, somebody to come into the house and take care of them, that money is already paid for. Do you need to pay for that for them? Is that in place? Maybe you didn't know, so I'm trying to help you, because I just learned a lot of these things 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So can you afford that car? The answer would be no, if you can't check all those things off. You got the money in the bank. New York said the new norm is 12 months of savings per month. Your household bills for a whole year. That's love. When COVID hit, y'all got this, should have shook y'all up. When COVID hit in March, and a lot of people couldn't go to work, I was able to work from home with a laptop. I was able to make my $100,000 from just taking a laptop home and logging in and doing the things that I do via email and on the phone. But some people couldn't get hours. So they had that Hellcat sitting out there in the parking lot doing donuts and all of that and burning up tires like a fool. And they were stuck. They're like, man, I'm stuck. I just got the car in February. And now it's March and COVID hit and I don't get any hours. Or I got laid off, or my business shut down altogether. Or I was in the service industry as a private contractor or whatever, and my business was reduced. Like Uber drivers. I knew Uber drivers, man, that was making so much money. And then when COVID hit, it kind of shrunk down, man. It was like, can you afford it? So you got to understand all those scenarios to really answer that question. And I would just say, if I know this for a fact that 75% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, my answer is that 75% of Americans can't afford a car note. These are factual numbers. 75% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
That's true.
If you don't get paid, you're in a jam. So if 75% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, that means they cannot afford a car note. I don't care how much it is. I don't care if it's a $100 a month car note, which I don't know what you're driving at $100 a month. That sounds like a personal signature loan, in my opinion. You just got to pay for car, but that's not a typical car note. I say 400 and up, about 400 and up, 500, 600. For a car. You can't afford that note, man, if you don't have the 529 plan in place. I don't care if you're putting $50 a month, $20 a month, $15 a month into your 529 plan, or a mutual fund for your kids to go to college, or to be able to save that money for their future. Then you can't afford that car. I know it hurt, because it hurt me when I realized, like, man, I'm not putting any money away, for my kids. Well, I had one kid at the time. I had one kid at the time. Like, man, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get paid 2 paydays or 3 paydays, I'm gonna be in a jam. You know what I mean? So no, I couldn't afford those cars that I had in the past. But before I got I8, bro, when I tell you, man, God is good, man, because this is what people say. Oh, you having another baby. So I have my second child, my daughter, Mackenzie, that's 18 months, and Madison is 6. So I didn't have her, but when we had Madison, our first child, people was like, oh, you're going to have to trade in the 350Z. You don't know my situation. I ain't got to trade in nothing.
Right.
I went and got a Camaro. Again, I had the accident. I got in a car accident, but I got the Camaro because it had a back seat, and I know I could put a baby seat back there. And when I got the i8, I said the i8 has a back seat, and you can put a booster seat in there. So when she gets a little bigger and is booster seat age, like 5 years old, she can get in the booster seat. And man, when I tell you, I done dropped her off so many times at school back, last year or whatever, man, man, taking her to school, dropping her off, man, them kids go crazy, man. We pull up at the school, the doors come up, man.
Right.
All the little kindergarten, oh my God, what is that? What is that? And I'm telling you, I love those moments, man, putting smiles on all those kids' faces, man. But I can afford my stuff now. I tell you, we bought the 4Runner cash, but now they paid for it cash, man. So we're in a different space now. But when I was living paycheck to paycheck, I could not afford a car note. Yes, I was paying it every month, keeping my fingers crossed that nothing happened. You know what I mean? That is no way to live, man. I used to feel tightness in my chest, you know what I mean? Because I was living on a financial bubble. You don't want to live on a financial bubble, man, because if the bubble bursts, it don't take much to bust a bubble, right? Think about it. What kind of force does it take to bust a bubble? Hot water heater broke.
Yep.
Transmission went out. You got sick and you can't go in to work because you got to stay out of work for 2 weeks. And nowadays, Joker done caught COVID, and now you can't work for 3 weeks. You can't afford that car note, and it's okay not to have that car. Because when I had cars and money, people didn't care. Then when I got my first car that I had, the car that got repossessed, when it got repossessed, bro, I ain't had nobody coming to me, checking on me, make sure I was good. I was walking to work. And folk passing me that work with me. They passing me. I'm walking to work. They passing me, man. And, I got things I need to do, get a haircut and different things, And I had like 2 people, man. They was like, yo, man, you need to go get a haircut, man. You can use my car. Bro, when I tell you they was lifesavers, man.
That's dope.
I ain't had to come begging them. They came to me and was like, yo, cause if you need to do something during lunch or something, man, you can use my car. I'll never forget them folk, man. And as I'm climbing, that's why I like to give, man. That's why I give now. If I give somebody $50, $100, $200, I give somebody $500. It ain't no thing, man. It's a blessing to sow into somebody, man. You're investing in that person by giving them $10, $20, $50, $100, $500, and they smiling and they paying their bills, or they just go buy them something nice. Think about that, bro. Smiles are so underrated, man. Smiles can keep you alive, man. When I'm sitting here smiling, I'm looking at the sunlight shining on me. I'm sitting here smiling, man. I feel good. I don't feel a bit of anxiety. I don't feel a bit of depression. That don't mean that my world is perfect. I still got family members that run amok. I got family members in the hospital. I still got, physical pain in my back. My back hurting right now, man. But I'm telling you, just sitting out here smiling made me feel good. So I know for a fact that when you help somebody and you put money in their hand and they can pay a bill and they can get that monkey off their back for about 10 minutes, I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that, man. So you sitting at home listening, you don't have to have a big old car note, man. You don't even have to have a car note at all. You can follow sound financial principles, fall back, sit back and wait and watch and clap for everybody that's going to Dubai, clap for everybody that's going, getting the new Hellcats, getting the new Mercedes, getting the new BMWs, man. Clap for them, man, and support them, man. Take pictures for them, like the pictures on Instagram and repost it and all that stuff. Do all that while each month you save. You learning about credit, your credit score going up. You paying off debt. You paying off stuff that's in collection. Score going up. You start eyeing, how could I buy my first house? You know what I'm saying? You start doing research and you link up with a good realtor that can lay the path down for you of your first home ownership. Ain't gotta be no big house. Ain't gotta be no big old fancy house, man. Don't have to be no big number house. You know what I'm saying? You find what they say, the best house in the best neighborhood, the lowest price house in the best neighborhood. You know what I mean? Yeah. So dope neighborhood, but man, we found this one right here on a freaking foreclosure, and we came up in that. It's a $300,000 house, man, but we buying it for $110 because it happens every day in your nice neighborhoods. Somebody divorced and the house went into foreclosure, and man, you pull up on that $300,000 house, and then you can get that thing for 100, 110. In the same neighborhood, everybody else done paid 300, 400, and you paid 100, and you in the same neighborhood, man, got the same green grass that they got.
That's how you come up big. It's not the cars and looking like money. That's how you come up big. You find $200,000 in equity just in that small example, and stuff like that does happen. You gotta obviously look. I wish Chess Holmes was on here because that's what he specializes in.
Yeah.
finding, the best, the worst property in the best neighborhood.
Yeah, man, that's a big thing, man. So yeah, on the whole car thing, I know we stretch it over to home ownership, man, but I would just say, man, if you don't have to do it, man, don't do it, man. I've been there, man. And if you can get, let's just say if you're in your 20s, if you can get this right here in your 20s, man, you gonna come up so fast. And I got a copy paste in my phone right now. So if you inbox me on IG or whatever, I can copy paste, the financial, the budget tool that I use, the podcast that I listen to keep my mind right, man. And the 7 baby steps, with Dave Ramsey that he does, man. It works. 'Cause every month, man, I do my budget, and I do the cash envelope thing, bro. Like it works. It works for me to have a miscellaneous envelope that I know I put $200 in my miscellaneous envelope, right? So I'm not doing nothing outside of $200. So if I want to go to Chick-fil-A, you know what I mean? If I want to stop at the gas station and get a Snickers bar, anything or a little something I see, to pick up, I got to keep it under $200 because I got a $200 envelope for that. And I budget other categories too, and I budget giving too. I budget giving too, and people get scared and say, "But what?" Croc 392 said the budget tool hit a few nerves. No, I feel you, man. It hit my nerves and it opened my eyes up, man. But that budget is a good thing. The budget tells you what you can do. People think budget say I can't do nothing because I'm on a budget. They use it in a negative connotation. Man, I'm on a budget. I can't go. No. That ain't why you can't go. Because you're on a budget. Everybody's on a budget, whether you write it down or not. You have a budget. Let me tell you what you got. A budget. Whether you write it down and follow it or not, you have a budget based on how much money is coming in and how much money is going out every month. If you got more going out than coming in, you're in a jam. I like a notebook. Now, what's that notebook?
2015, say 2017, 2018. Man, my post this week is going to tell people about budgeting, man. My mom always taught me to budget.
Yeah.
Just piggybacking off of the conversation that I had when I, over leveraged myself with my first vehicle car loan.
Yeah.
And, I was pretty much broke. I told myself I'd never be in this position again. And ever since then, I'm stuck with a tight budget. Like my friends used to joke, I can't go to IHOP tonight, fellas. Man, come on, man. You got all that money in that truck. You can't go to IHOP. You only gonna spend $30. Like, look, man, I'm over my budget for the month. Can't do it.
Facts, man. And I love this conversation because again, I'm on the cusp of buying another car. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on the cusp of buying another car, and it's like, okay, in my situation, how do I want to do it? I could keep it right now, whatever car deal I end up. Let's say I do a deal on a more expensive car, and I'm paying what I'm paying now, $794, $800 a month. So I get rid of the i8 and I get another car and I'm still paying $800 a month. And let's say I owe $40,000 on the i8, which I do. And now my new balance is still $40,000. I'm in the same financial situation, but I told you earlier, I have an opportunity to sell the car and make 10 to 15,000 profit by selling the car, and then take that 10, 15. Add 10 with it and buy something under 25. That's dope. You know what I mean? Or I could do this. I could just drive the Lexus truck, drive the Corolla. I could just drive the Corolla for a minute.
You got tons of options, and all the options that we're touching on are great options that's going to springboard you to come even harder in the future, not just with a better car, but to be in a even better finance. You're already in a good financial situation, but we always talking about ways to improve our financial situation to go to the next level, And this is just an opportunity for you to do so. No matter how you're gonna do it, you're gonna come out with a W.
Yeah. So you saying that, bro, I'm sitting here really convincing myself more and more to look at the 2012-13 instead of the 17-18. The 17-18s were more around 60,000, 50-some thousand. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the 12-13s was on the high end, like 35, like say 40 at the most on the 12-13. And that was on the high end because of super low miles. I don't have to have a super low miles. Give me the moderate miles, 35,000 miles on it, and I'm looking at paying like 30 at the most. And for the V8 fund,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, for the fun of the V8, and do that thing, on the YouTube and have fun with that, and then not even have a car note or have the little small, $200, $300 jump for a small little loan, man. I think that's where I'm leaning, bro. For real talk.
Yeah, if you go no car note, and let's say you just even swap it out, for the 40, you're looking at a $9,600 raise. That's just you with no car note.
Woo! Huh.
Let's say you go with the $300 car note. Obviously, you're still gonna be saving 6,000. So like I said, either way, you coming out with a W.
Oh, that sounds like I can give away some money then. I can bless some people. I get blessed. Look, I did a drone job the other day, right? So I did a drone job, about an hour's worth of work. I made $200 an hour. That's a lot of money. $200 an
Mm-hmm.
hour. So I just did it for 1 hour. So I made $200. I didn't have to do this. A person called me and said, "Hey man, they need somebody with a drone." The person that called me, I sent him $50.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, you sowing the seed, brother. You sowing the seed.
Sowing the seed, man. Sowing the seed. So like, if people that don't know me, they don't understand what I do, why I do what I do, man. I'm sowing seeds, man. And I know when you sow seeds in the natural, and you plant a corn seed, and you water it and cultivate it, corn is gonna grow. It ain't got no choice. That's how it works. You cultivate it, you plant it, and you cultivate it, and the weather cooperates, and you water it, it's gonna grow. It has no choice. That's how it works, man. Y'all remember in kindergarten, you put a little seed in the ground, and a little soil in a little clear cup, and you watch them roots grow. Y'all remember that stuff, man. Don't act like, unless you didn't go to school. Shame on you if you didn't go to school. But that seed grew, man. Same thing in the spirit, man. When you're investing in people, man, you're being kind and you're being considerate, and you're giving of your time, yourself, your resources, including your money, and you plant that in people, especially when you plant it in people that you never met in person. It messes people's mind up because they think that there's a catch to it.
Right.
If I send you a cash app, it's got to be a catch to it. What do you want now? What are you selling? Or if it's a female, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean what I want? I don't want nothing. Especially when we ain't in the same state. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
I'm investing. There's no catch, because there's usually a catch when somebody's giving you something. There's a catch. You sign up right here, but you got to put your credit card in, and we're
Right.
gonna charge you.
Right. What they
We're gonna
say,
charge you.
nothing on this earth is free.
Right. But you see, I'm here to dispel that. If you rocking with me and I do something for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because of genuine love, man. I don't want no strings attached. Oh, you got to do this. Nah, I seen some money. You got to do that. Nah. If God touched my heart to be a blessing to you, to invest in you as a person, just to put a smile on your face, or the I know you got bills. So if I send you $10, I know you got bills. If I send you 50, you got bills. If I send you $500, you got bills. We all got bills. Send me $500 and think I won't put it on something. I will, whether it's a bill or whether it's some glasses,
Right. Right.
gas money, my kids' mutual fund, it's gonna go on something.
Right.
So I'm just on that level, man, and I'm even on this level too, man. Let me tell you, bro, and it took me a while to get here. There's been people in my life that I know was talking bad about me. They was talking bad about me, right? You know what I did? Send them some money. You know what I did when I saw them in person? What's up, baby? Dap them up, hug them, step back, and there's other people around. Step back. Man, you looking good, man.
But
Man,
it's genuine too, and it's
it's
genuine.
genuine. It's genuine. I said, man, your haircut looking good, the line fresh, and you always got fresh shoes on, man. And you always got on color coordinating outfit, man. Man, you looking good, man. I'm proud of you, brother. And I walk away. And then it leaves the person perplexed, because they're like, hold on, I've been talking about him to these people right here,
Mm-hmm.
and he just came through, showed me mad love, and put some cash in my hand and walked off.
Or put them on with some business.
Put them on, bro. I'm all, man. Matter of fact, this one person, got a business that was talking about me and all that, right? Man, anytime something come up in that line of work, I always connect people to him. To this day, and actually, what it did, man, he matured and got a little older, and to this day, man, now he called me.
That's dope.
Now he checking on me, cause you know what I did? I allowed him to grow up. I didn't take for granted that he was mature, that maybe he's acting this way toward me because he didn't have a relationship with his father, and he's acting out toward me. Maybe he never learned how to communicate with men in his life. Maybe all the men in his life took advantage of him, taking money from him or just picking on him, or he don't know how to handle a dude that looked like success. Back where he's from, the dude that looked like success, you talk junk about him because you not him. You can't never get there. At least in your mind, you think that. So you talk down on people that come through looking clean, smelling good, smelling like cologne. You know what I mean? But now you learn, hey, he's a nice person. And this is how men communicate. We communicate and we build each other up. That's what, he ain't come here to take my lady. I know he over there looking like a light-skinned Denzel, but he didn't come through here to take my lady. He came through to show us how to be in a relationship. Him and his lady gonna show us how to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you get it. And I allowed them to grow up instead of, you cross me, I'm gonna go hood on you and I'm gonna cross you then.
Right.
You talking about me? Okay, hey, what's up, player? Hey, man, what's up? What's good, man? Nah, man, that ain't how we do it now, Rell. When we find out people don't like us, people talking about us, man, we fall back. We say, they don't like us? Oh, okay, I'm doing something right then. How many people talk junk about the last dude on the bench? They talk about Kobe. They talk about LeBron. They talk about Mike. They don't talk about the last dude on the bench. Nobody dislikes the last dude on the bench. They only hate the starters. And they really hate the 1%, the best of the best. Because if you dislike me and you never met me.
The worst. They
Yeah.
get criticized the worst. How much they talk about LeBron and Kobe? They talked about Mike when he was out.
1%. They in the 1%, man. They in the upper echelon, man. So if you've never met me, you've never been around me, and you say you dislike me, I'm in that 1%, man. Link up. Don't link up. Don't waste your time. Let me tell you what's gonna happen, Rell. Don't waste your time disliking people like myself, Carshow, Rell, and other people in life, man, that's doing good. Don't waste your time doing that because we're gonna sleep like this.
Facts.
Or like this.
Facts.
Or like this. This is my work position. When I used to be at work, sleep, it'd be like this. We gonna sleep.
Yeah.
We gonna sleep. So don't lose sleep disliking me in any kind of way, man. Because man, when I tell you I give you the shirt off my back, man, my wife would tell you this, man. Or anybody tell you that know me, that's been around me, man. I've taken shoes off and given them to people. I've taken ties off, bow ties off. I've taken jackets off and given them to people. And I'm not saying that in no braggadocious way, because there ain't nothing major about giving a pair of shoes away or a shirt or a tie or even money, man. It's just I just love people, man. And when God touched my heart to do something, I want to immediately do it, man, because you never know how that jacket might make that person feel, man. You might meet a person and they said, man, I done gave up on people altogether. People are so freaking selfish. You know what I'm saying? And today if don't nothing good happen to me today, I'm going to take myself out of here. I need a sign that God is real. And then I run into you and you was like, hey, bro, man, I like them sneakers. And I kick them off and I give them to you. And you're like, whoa, this that one good thing I was looking for, man. These shoes cost $1,000, red bottoms. I ain't gonna kick them off. But you know what I'm saying? I know. Let me not say, hold on. Let me time out. I don't care nothing about them shoes. I'll give away my red bottoms. I ain't got but one pair. I'll give them away. If the Lord touches my heart to give them away, I'll give them away. I don't care. I got $1,000 pair. I go buy another pair. You know what I mean? Not right now. I'm trying to get this car. But the major keys, budget every month. Part of that budget got to be given. whether it's your time or just a little bit of money. If
Yeah,
you
you
got,
can't be selfish. You can't hold on to it all,
you know,
man. The
you can't.
universe gives you exactly what you put out, man. You know, I'm a
And
big fan of you sow what you reap, man. So
yeah,
yeah, definitely give a little bit, give as much as you can.
yeah,
Try to
shoot.
put that into your budgeting. And where if it's the homeless person that you see on the street that you ride by all the time, if it's donating a little bit to church, donating some clothes to your local organizations that's supporting the homeless, Salvation Army,
Or
Purple Heart.
people, or people in your life, people in your life, real, that even on internet, right? You see people's social media, whatever. They single and they got a kid. You don't think they need a little boost?
Yes, yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Or they
And twenty
single with
dollars,
no
like
kids?
ten dollars, $20 don't ain't gonna really make or break you for the
No.
most part.
Do you know a college kid? Do you know a college kid? Have you met a college kid on social media? Send that joker $25 right quick. Send
So
it
they
to him.
appreciate that. They appreciate that big time.
Or on the reverse end, somebody that's successful in life, that's getting it. Send them some money. Send me some money. I'm like, whoa. You sent me $10. Like, why you send me $10? Oh, he investing. I get it. Hold on, let me call this joker right quick. Hey, man. Now you got me on the phone.
Right,
You
right,
feel me?
right.
I'm just saying, you're still investing, whether you're giving it to somebody that has money or whether you're giving it to somebody that really need the money. You're planting a seed in the ground. You're cultivating it. It's going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You might not see the direct return. You send something to Carshow, and then Carshow do something back for you. You might get it back in health. You might get it back somewhere else, but it's
Mm-hmm.
going to come back. So
Yeah.
that's all I got, man. I
And
ain't going to talk to you all night, man.
that's actually and we can end it off like this. But
Yeah.
I think that's the actual that's a good way of building relationships in general and making you a better person as a human. Just supporting other people's ventures, supporting other people's businesses. If you got somebody that's maybe selling dinners, and maybe they got your favorite plate that you normally get from your favorite restaurant.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and support them this time. Instead
Yep.
of ordering from my favorite restaurant.
Boy, you own it, bro. It sounds like you may have done this before, unless you saw it in a movie or something.
No, man. I mean, we support. We support. Just bottom line, and I think that's part of the reason why my household has been so blessed is because we give back a lot when we
Yeah.
can. When we
Yeah,
can, we,
man.
we give, man. No matter if it's through monetary support, mental
Time.
support, physical
Time.
support, time, just taking an hour talking to people.
Bro.
They,
Look, in the YouTube world, social media world, I spend time, man, watching people's videos, commenting on people's videos, man, especially the younger or the not young, the new YouTuber type person. You know what I mean? So it's like I got a YouTube channel like that I want to grow and share my message. I can't be selfish and only look at my YouTube channel. How can I want to grow and collaborate with other people, but I don't watch anybody else's channel? I don't comment on anybody else's videos. I don't uh repost anybody else's channel on IG or on YouTube or on Twitter. But I want everybody to watch my stuff. But I don't watch nobody else's stuff. That'll preach by itself, YouTubers. Y'all want everybody to watch your stuff and to grow your channel and to subscribe. But whose channels are you watching and whose channels are you making multiple comments to?
yeah.
I'll wait.
Again, the universe gives what you put out. If you only, to yourself, that's all you're gonna get. That's
That's
all
all
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
get.
that's all you're gonna get, man. So yeah, I could go for days on that, man. The whole YouTube and social media. Man, nobody subscribe to my channel, man. Da, da, da. Man, well, who you subscribe to? Who channels are you watching? How many YouTubers, on your same level are you communicating with on a regular basis, man? You know what I'm saying? Are you watching their channels? Are you commenting on their videos? I bet if
Mm-hmm.
you do, they'll come back and watch yours, or at a
Yep.
minimum, they'll come back and like it and comment and roll out. At least, but you got to do it. You got to get out there and give, man. and I dropped some messages. I got a copy paste for YouTubers as well. Free game. Again, I do consulting, so I charge people for this. But I got free game when people hit me. How you grow your YouTube channel? I got some YouTube videos on that for one. But two, I got to copy paste when people hit me. It's so long. I got to send it to you in 4 parts.
Wow.
But it's a top 10 list. It's my top 10 list. This is what you need to do to get your channel started and to get them moving up in YouTube. It's work though. It's work. So when I send people that list, a lot of times I don't hear from them no more. Because they want to match
or not.
No. I think they want a magic pill. They think I can give them a platform like on my channel and then connect them with, you know, an even bigger channel. You know what I mean? Like introduce them to people. Like, you know, we know all these different big YouTubers and all of that. You know, it's almost like they want me to bridge a gap for them. But it's like, nah, man, don't skip the steps. We got steps, man. Don't skip the steps.
But even you know, when you collab with those bigger YouTubers, it still might don't work. Just because you're on 1 or 2 of their videos, that's not gonna blow your channel up.
When they come to your channel, I'm just talking about our channel, anybody's channel in general. You went on a person with 500,000 subscribers. You was on their channel. They say, hey man, check out my boy Mike. And then you're Mike, and you got 1 video on your channel. Everybody gonna come, they gonna be like, bye-bye.
Right.
Why should they stay? If they come and they see, oh man, this joker started a channel, you know, 2 months ago, and he already got 25 videos on here. He got 15. He got a video every other day. He got a video every 3 days. Okay, I see he working. Subscribe. Right. Subscribe. Okay, he working. Okay, he got a nice banner at the top of the channel page. Okay, he got an intro video up there that say welcome to the channel or something dope. You know, the one I shot in LA. You know, he got something that's saying stay. Why should they stay? Give them a reason to stay, man. And I put all that in my little note thing that I send the folk to, man. I need to record a video of that for YouTube, my top 10 list.
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope. On that note, let's check out, man. Let's lead the people with that, man. I know we gave them a lot of game, man. On the personal channels. We gave them
4 hours today.
We gave them 4 hours today. And yeah, it's time. You see, it's getting dark out here. You know, the daylight savings time is all jammed up right now. We about to get into this winter time, man. So I appreciate you, my brother. I salute you, man. I love what you're doing up north up there, man. And I'm just proud to be a part of Car Talk TV. I'm glad you asked me to be a part of Car Talk TV, man. This was your idea. And man, we've helped so many people, man. We've had so many moments of fun. We made people laugh. We gave people game. We introduced people to other people, man. And I just look forward to the rest of this year and Lord willing, you know, many more years to come, man. So appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, likewise, man. Definitely appreciate you. As I always say, iron sharpens iron, man. I couldn't have did this on my own. There's no way I could have did this on my own.
Car Talk TV forever.
Yeah, yes, sir. Car Talk TV forever. Oh man, but yeah, every Sunday, y'all. Every Sunday and even during the week. But for sure we're gonna do our best to have a guest on every Sunday. You know, again, unfortunately we couldn't have the guest on today because you know, she got caught up in traffic.
Yeah.
Raining heavy down in Miami, and we want our people to be safe. But next Sunday we got another guest on, and the following Sundays we got other guests on as well. So tap in every Sunday and also throughout the week. You're gonna see us on there.
Yep. That's it, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, man. Likewise. I'll talk to you throughout the week.
For sure, man.
All right. Later.